show me now, pull the right knee into extension, it'll have
like
a straight knee, you see?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, so you're taking out the flexion when you go into that position of the hip.
Yeah, I'm extending the knee, but my ankle's like an E version.
Yeah, and that lets the knee swing inward and out, you see? Okay? Now, do the exercise that we do with the club behind you, and do the hip and knee and all to get back like that. Now do it. Now make the shoulder go. See, it gives you a central head position and all the body and knee and ankle action that is necessary to maintain balance without doing any arm to the different joints of the golf game. Okay?
Yeah, it just gives you tremendous support, doesn't it?
It does.
For your head and stuff. As long as your head's between your feet, you're never going to lose your balance, are you?
No.
Once it moves,
You have no balance.
you have no balance.
Right.
That's why. This is very similar to a walk, isn't it?
It's similar to a walk, but you're doing lineal. So you're doing, yeah. That's right. Don't let your chin go with the shoulders. Let the shoulders catch up to the chin, right?
I got into a habit of that.
Yeah. Right. This will give you the nth degree of precision.
Okay. Right. Say I walk into the ball.
Just like that.
I take my stance and kind of adjust my feet for the width of the...
And you can tell when you got the distance correct if you can put this right arm underneath your elbow and you have at least a hunting span between your abdomen and the top end of the stick. You have to have that so when you hit the ball that your right thigh can come in here on the bias on an angle like that between that thigh and this club. I'm going to put you in it, okay?
All right. Right there.
Yeah. Now, when you come at this ball, this right arm isn't up here.
Right.
It's here. Now, let me take it back to the ball. Hold the club right there.
Okay.
Now, as you move your weight over to your left side, pick up the heel, bend the knee. Now, you're in a box, okay? Put your right hand on it. Now, at this point here, watch the rotation of your left arm and how the palm of my right hand goes over the left palm. The left thumb is below the hand, isn't it? If it's up here, you'll be up in the air. It's got to be there. Now, you're coming at this ball this way. You're coming up. Most everybody hit the ball, they're coming down and in. It's wrong. You want to get it up.
Up. We're going to hit up on the ball.
The right hand crosses over the left thumb after you hit the ball. Yeah.
Okay. But I want to, like, kind of retreating back just a little bit.
Yeah.
So once we, we get our left hand position on the club, and we set it behind the golf ball.
Yeah, you establish the angle of address when you bend over toward the ball by retracting the derriere. You don't do it by just bending this way. You collapse this rectus abdominis wall. You keep this line between the pubis bone and the xiphoid bone here without collapsing, you see. Now, if you collapse, you're bending at the waist.
Right.
If you bend this way, your derriere is pulling back and your head will be pulled down. Just take your derriere and pull it back away from your golf club, like that.
Okay. Because if you don't get your left hand properly on the club, then, for example, like one of the great illustrations that you showed me a little bit earlier is like once that hand's set on there, like if I ever wanted to check it, see, that blade, the blade and everything's pretty much aligned, but I could just literally take it off and open my hand and it would be square, right?
That's right. Speed. When you release this, that club head picks up speed. It's traveling faster than the arm. Then when you do that, it adds more speed to it. The turn of the forearm actually adds a second dimension of speed.
All right, so I'm going to... All right, there's my left hand.
Yeah.
Left hand position. Now, right hand.
Okay. Now to place this right hand onto that club, the grip of the club. This is called the grip, and also when you take this action, it's called the grip too, so don't confuse the two.
Okay, good point.
All right. Now, to put this right hand on this club, there's got to be a slight movement, a concaving to the right side, lowering your right shoulder by flexing the right knee. Now, we're going to move this is the third finger of the right hand. This we're going to keep open. We're going to hold the fingers this way, and this way, not closing, not closing that joint here. I'm closing the second. Then I put the third around the front side. But I want the shaft laying on this file length, this file length, this file length, okay? Not here. You're down in the fingers, you're underneath the hand, understand? So just look at the hand this way, and now look at it that way. Now this finger's like this. Now we're going to slip the third finger of this right hand below the index finger of the left hand. Yeah, now let's see you put it there. All right, now we're going to take the hollow part of this palm and put it over these two file lengths, the spaces between this joint and that joint. This has to go over it, like that, and put this on. This is going to go underneath, right there. Now it feels like a one-handed grip.
Boy, it feels solid.
It feels like a one-handed grip.
Okay, now talk about the webbing on top.
Now, when you grip this club, you have go down a very little small V. I ain't talking about this up here. I'm not talking about it here. I'm talking about that V here. Now, if you look at that V, it's right up the shaft in it. Okay.
What about the hook finger here? Should it touch or should it?
The little finger just laps over the top of this is called the index finger of the left hand.
No, I'm talking about this hook finger here, the pointer finger.
It's got to be closed.
It's got to be closed?
Yeah, and you're gripping with this joint, the first joint, against that hook. Now this is underneath. Now you have an up grip, an up grip, and a down grip.
Okay, so the up grip would be this pressure, and this would be the thumb down.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And the pressure, it's not pointing down like that. It's that bone, right?
Yes, bone. The thumb has been out this way instead of down that way. So you feel like this is contacting the grip.
How much pressure do you put on, like those two, that downward?
So they can never open. That pollicis muscle there is closed, you know. If that opens up, you need a bat to have any grip on the club.
All right, so if you set it, and again, establish the left arm position.
Yeah. Now, just hold that position,
all right?
I'm going to show you whether it's right or wrong. If you can take this club like this and do this with it without feeling a lot of impedance, you now have found the proper amount of grip.
And if you could, again, like that legal checkpoint, I could just take my hand off and open it.
Yeah.
And it would be square.
Yes.
Now, that was a pretty detailed analysis of what the grip looks like, but the one little drill that we do to check it is you could just take your hand.
Yeah, you look here. Now you step a little bit over that way.
All right.
Now see, that toe is down to the ground, isn't it? Now the toe and heel are level to the ground, isn't it?
See, they're horizontal.
Yeah, now I would like to have you cock your left thumb, but close the web.
The web being this right here. So it never leaves that open.
All right.
All right.
Put it on.
All right.
Now this gives you not a long thumb, not a short thumb, but a medium thumb. Now, the next operation is to put
the right hand on.
The right hand. Now the index finger, this third finger goes against the index. Now you understand the club shaft is below the hand. You grip it in the fingers, right? Now if you just take this club in front of you and drop it there, you have the correct,
perfect grip. One of the easiest ways to put your hand on the club.
Just a means of checking it, you understand?
Check it, recheck it, check it, recheck it.
Now if you can't do this action here, and there, you're gripping it too tight. Now lock your wrist and see what you do. You can't do any of that, can you? You don't have this semicircle. Now that is important in a golf swing. It isn't keeping that shaft pulling through there with the left arm.
Right.
That ball will slip right off the face of that club, but you got this coming, you compress the ball and keep it from sliding off the face, okay?
So this would be what a grip looks like, proper grip.
Yeah.
Like so.
My left arm is behind my chin.
Uh-huh.
My chin isn't behind the arm. On the foreswing, my chin is behind my arm. It isn't the head of the arm. So you have a tendency to get your chin
here. I don't want to be like that, right?
No. Don't turn it. That's it. But keep this going.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
You'll hit it solid. Forward press. Reverse. Hit. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder's got to follow the hip and thigh and knee. The hip and thigh, it did, it followed. Now your head is back this way, it didn't. Look here. Look here. Your head is this way.
I hit that ball well.
I'm going to hold your left arm from dropping. Okay, next swing. See, you're letting it drop a little bit.
Okay.
And it throws that shoulder up and let him drop.
So I'm dropping it?
Yeah, instead of
keeping it up?
Yeah. See it turning up with the left shoulder
So
like
a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Need more up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you'll drive it a lot better this way. Carry farther. That's a higher left arm.
Yeah. What?
Huh?
The ball's smashed.
See, the swing in this club like this will I want to pull it this way instead of you pulling it this way. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You're coming out and up. Sometimes you want to come down and left shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
This one goes that way. See, I'm going this way. I keep the hand coming on the plane from the shoulder out to the ball here. Now don't let it drop down underneath the left shoulder, okay?
All right.
That's right. That shoulder's coming under here like this. And you got a plane with your right arm to the ball like this and a plane from your left arm to the ball like that. Look, I'm coming up here with my arms in that mode, not that mode.
So I'm coming up, and this is working inside.
Yeah. After you cross over, it comes inside. You see, not if you get it in too rapid, you hook, you know.
Yeah, because your body won't move over.
Yeah. Got to set up that post. The post, the lower half, your leg is the lower half of your spine, okay? The left leg. Get it over there, this line. That, my friend, you got over. Understand? Look here. The left leg is the lower half of my spine.
And then just...
Yeah, and then that comes under, you see. But unless you get it over there, it is no longer the lower half, you see. Now look here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm not quite getting it over.
You weren't on the one before.
The other one is okay?
That one is super.
Okay.
You got to set up that post and swing up. You
All
see,
right.
I shift to left, right foot and swing up. I shift to the left foot and swing up. Okay? That is solid, man. Huh?
I wore that out.
Huh?
That's just...
You take the paint off the ball, hit it like that. When your geometry is correct, when your plane is correct, and you got control of the blade, you can make it do anything you want. You make it go any way you want it to go, just with your hand.
A lot of times you'll see people, well, I'm casting the club.
Yeah.
But
Well,
in essence,
they're casting the club because they didn't move to the left leg.
yeah, it's really like an incorrect analysis
Yeah.
when somebody does that, because it's really not that bad of a deal if you're moving your pivot, right?
Right. You have to do that.
So if you look at here, are you telling me that if I shift to here and I shift here, there's no way I could ever cast a club?
No,
It'll always catch up if I move to here, right?
Yeah, it'll come up. It's going to go back to neutral. Understand?
Yeah.
Quicker and more correctly than you could take it. Look here. That's on the inside of the arm. This is the outside. All right, do that. And it'll never go right. But keep that center of gravity moving and the right hip swinging around the left hip. can't hit it much